What's up, traders? How's it chopping? My name's Dave Butcher, and welcome to my live stream on the Market Butcher channel. I'm really excited to be here. Today on the chopping block, I'm going to be taking you through some NQ futures backtesting. We'll be starting on November 1st of 2024. Please keep in mind, everything here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Please feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer you. Let's carve up these charts. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so let's get into the charts. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a little back testing November 1st of 2024, as you can see up in the top. What I like to do is I usually keep it on a one time, so just get this started to get into the new day here. So okay, let's see. I think I want to turn off. I'm going to only have regular trading hours here, so we can get this going here. I think that's going to be 6:30 start, or 9:30, sorry. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor a VWAP here at the start of day, because that's going to be a very important level. And then I'm also just going to take a little rectangular box here, just frame out the opening range, which is basically the first 15 minutes on the chart of the day. So obviously we're only like 2 minutes in right now, so we're going to play this out a little bit longer here until we get to about 9:45, which is going to be on this line right here, just so that we can adjust our opening range. Well, it looks like we're gapping up pretty nice here, or ripping higher anyways. So let's see, what time do we got here? Still need three more candles. I usually will never take a trade in the first 15 minutes. So that's what we'll do there. Okay, so that's our opening range. We're on NQ, and let's see here, we got, 100-point opening range, which is pretty huge, I would say, for the size of an opening range. So just in that case, so I'm only going to be using 1 or 2 NQ contracts for these trades. Just kind of limiting it depending on the size of the opening range. So if we look a little bit back here, just to get an idea of the trend, what's been happening lately. So we were in this big channel for quite a while, dipped down, took off higher. Now it looks like we've been coming back down a bit. So you got to keep in mind that we've dropped off quite a bit. There's a big gap up here, which has kind of been interesting to me. So obviously we'll probably get back here at some point. Not really concerned about it right now. I'm only really taking indications on what happens in the first 15 minutes of that candle. So, or the opening range. So let's just start playing this out, and I'll just kind of talk you through it here as I'm seeing what I'm seeing. So basically I'm looking for a break and a retest of the opening range, and some convincing movement on the price action, and nice amount of volume also. And we'll be targeting a risk reward of 2 to 1. Okay, so that's really our first nice break away from the opening range. So kind of waiting here for a little bit of a pullback. Remember, these are 1 minute candles. Might be running away on us here. So usually I don't like to take the first break of the opening range, right? So we'll probably try to wait for a pullback towards a New York VWAP here. Alright, so we got a pullback there. So let's just put in our long position idea, because we are above the New York VWAP and we are outside the opening range. So basically we're going to put our stop just below, or right near the bottom of the range, which is pretty large right now. 145 points. So you got to have a pretty large account to be targeting that. So if we did a 2 to 1 risk to reward, then we're going to be at like 280 or 290. gotta make sure I don't miss anybody in the chat, but see here. Gotta make sure I don't miss anybody in the chat, but all right. Okay, so I'm gonna wait before I enter this position for a little bit more of a confirmation. So we'll just go through a couple more ticks here. Here. Okay, so I like that. Yeah, so we gotta get some focus.